Welcome back to the Morning Blend. The Milwaukee Sailing Club is a nonprofit organization that teaches people how to sail regardless of age, physical abilities, or financial concerns. They know how great Lake Michigan is for the sport, so they fought long and hard and just won the opportunity to host for the very first time the U.S. Disabled Sailing Championship.
Yeah, and here to tell us more about this national event is Cookie Miller, along with one of the competitors and Paralympian bronze medalist, John Roof. Welcome to the Morning Blend.
Thank you. Thank
Molly
you for inviting us.
sporting the bronze medal. This is beautiful.
This is quite something, this medal. Oh, I'll hold it down a little bit. This is jade, you were telling me. And what's super cool about this medal, I'm glad we just took another shot, is look at the back of this. There's something that's very unique to this medal, and what is it?
The back of it has Braille.
Yeah, it has Braille right here. And only the disabled medals, correct?
Right. The Olympic medal is exactly the same, only the Paralympic medal has the Braille on the back.
Super cool.
It's so neat. So this event is coming here in September. It's a huge deal, the national competition. Tell us a little bit about the event and what it is and how lucky we are to have it here.
Well, the first U.S. Disabled Sailing Championship was started in about 2007, and it was held mainly out on the East Coast. And last year, for the first time, it was moved to the West Coast in San Diego. And this year, for the very first time, it's going to be held on one of the Great Lakes. So we're very excited to be hosting it, and we feel it's a big honor and privilege for us to show everyone Lake Michigan, which is one of the greatest natural resources in the world.
So how can people be part of it and see all this great action?
You're welcome to come down to the Milwaukee Community Sailing Center. The championship starts on the 4th of September. That'll be registration. The 5th of September on Thursday, we have a racing clinic with Betsy Allison. She's the Paralympic coach, and she's coming in to do that. And then the competitors will go out and do practice racing on Thursday. And Friday, Saturday, and Sunday, we will be doing racing out on Lake Michigan.
That's so exciting. What did we have to do to get it here? What were the things that we had to prepare, and how did we qualify to have it?
Well, the Sailing Center, our mission statement is to make Lake Michigan accessible to everyone. So we felt this was a wonderful opportunity for us to fulfill our mission statement. So we put in an application with U.S. Sailing, and they are the governing agency for sailing in the United States. And we completed all the necessary forms and that. And we felt very confident that we could host this because Milwaukee has a great sailing community between Milwaukee Yacht Club, South Shore Yacht Club, and the Milwaukee Community Sailing Center. We have numerous individuals who are trained to run regattas, who are race officers, and do volunteer work when running regattas. Last October, I went out to San Diego with my husband, John Archibald, and Margaret Jaberg, who is the CEO of the Sailing Center, and we observed last year's championship, which was very helpful for us to get an idea of everything we needed to do to prepare for this. So it's been a year in preparation, and finally everything's coming together, and we're ready to go next week when the championship begins.
That's exciting.
So
I'm sure there's a lot of prep work that goes into something as big and as this. John, tell us a little bit about your story. You grew up in Pewaukee, right?
Correct, on Pewaukee Lake.
You started sailing when you were 9. Did you have a disability at that age when you first started sailing?
I was born with a tumor on my spine, but so I had some limited mobility, but not enough to keep me from sailing. So my mother and my grandfather taught me how to sail, and I've sailed ever since.
That's exciting.
Yeah. Was winning this medal one of the greatest moments of your life?
Without a doubt. It is such an honor to be able to represent the U.S. and then to be able to see the flag go up and be on the podium is an incredible experience.
What are you looking forward to most this year, and how are you preparing? Are you sailing every day?
You know, I broke my leg earlier this summer, so I was sidelined. But last week I got the clearance to go out sailing, so shortly later today we're going to get the boat ready and we're going to get it down to Milwaukee, and I hope to get out enough so that all the dust has been cleaned out and the rust is out of the boat, and more importantly out of me. So
yeah, that's great. Do you sail by yourself, or do you always go with somebody?
I do. It's a single-handed boat, so that was something that I had to get used to. I never sailed single-handed before I was part of the Paralympics.
What about somebody who's watching and say they'd love to try sailing, they've never done it before, whether they're able-bodied or they have a disability? What would you say to someone, and especially why trying it at the Sailing Center?
Oh, I think the Sailing Center is the only place to go if you want to learn to sail. I mean, they have so many programs, and it doesn't matter your age, it doesn't matter your disability, the access to the water. There's not a place in Milwaukee that does it better than the Community Sailing Center.
And I think it's important to note that you don't have to have your own sailboat.
Right?
Right, that's correct. You can join the Sailing Center, take lessons at the Sailing Center. Once you become certified as a light air, medium air, or heavy air skipper, you're welcome to come back, use our boats at any time, take out a guest with you, and go sailing.
So neat.
I love it. I was able to go out and sail with you guys last summer when we delivered coffee, and it's an experience. If you've never been sailing, you've got to try it because it's so freeing to be out there on that sailboat and take charge of that big thing. So here's the information for the 2013 U.S. Disabled Sailing Championship. It's going on right here in Milwaukee at the Community Sailing Center, September 5th through the 8th. You can find out more by visiting their website, sailingcenter.org. That's also where you can find out about going out and taking lessons or becoming a member as well. More information on their website and that phone number on your screen. Thanks so much, and good luck to you, John.
Thank you.
We're cheering you on.
Thank you.
Nice to have you guys.